Hello captains, this is Kent again and welcome to the flight show. So we are continuing our regional series, and what we will be doing is a flight from FMMI or Ivato in Madagascar, and we'll be flying to Cape Town International in South Africa. The IACO of Cape Town is FACT, F-A-C-T. How cool is that? All right, so let's. So what we're going to do is I'm using my newly purchased 767, and we're going to go through the procedures. But since I don't have FS crew to help me with the first officer and the captain, I'm going to go through some of the first officers because the captain should be doing it simultaneously. But in the interest of time, I'll just jump at a certain point to. I'll finish the first officers, but I won't record it, and I'll just go on to the captains. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. Hop in our cockpit. Okay, so maintenance documents. Let's just say we check that. The flight deck access system. Let's say it's normal. Reserve brakes, all that closed. Circuit breakers have been checked. Emergency equipment check. We're saying that we have. Okay, IRS mode selectors are off, but we will move them to nav. So let's go ahead and do that now. Verify a line. Well, we haven't put power in, so I don't even know why you would verify that yet, but that's what these things say. So we also throw on our yaw dampers. Now maybe it's just assumed that you hit the batteries and it's just not listed here, but as I get down here, I'm going to just keep going. You'll see what I'm talking about. EEC switches, normal. Let me get over here. EEC switches, they both do say normal. Hydraulic panel is set. And the left-right engine primary to on. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Put those to on. HF radio set. And let's see. Battery standby set. Battery switch on. See? This is where it says on. Okay? On. And standby power to auto. Electrical panel set, bus tie switches, auto, verify AC and bus off, utility bus lights are extinguished, and APU generator is on. Now we're not going to use the APU generator just yet because we're going to use the outside the external power source or the ground power unit. So let's just go ahead and do that and available. And the APU generator is on. Alright, lighting panel. It's daytime, so we really don't need to handle that just yet. Glare shield lights, we don't have to deal with that. Emergency switch, let's jump up here. Alright, that's armed. And passenger oxygen extinguished. Alright, also on. There we go. Light should be extinguished. Or on light extinguished. Well, it already was extinguished, but I turned it on, so oh well to that. Alright, engine. So I'm going to just jump off of here, and I will bring you back when it's time for the captain's flows. Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so we are now at the captain's pre-flight procedure. So we're just going to jump over here. The left VOR is on auto. Mode control panel is set. Left flight director is on. Got that going. Auto throttle switch is armed. Bank limit is set as desired. I like it on auto. Autopilot disengage bar is up, which it is. Left LCD display. So this is where we get our the CDU together. So let's go ahead and do this. Clear, and we'll go to menu. So we're going to put the fuel on board, and right about now is where I'm going to also request boarding for GSX. And so to prepare for that, we're going to open the front door and the cargo door. Now let's see. They're bringing over 2 of these stairs, and they don't align properly. There's a glitch. I did an update, but they're still not working with the 767. So to just keep things moving, we're just going to ignore that and keep it going. All right. So now we're preparing our CDU. All right. So our fuel that on this is going to be, we're going to round this to 60,000 pounds. For some reason, this comes up a little bit short when I use PFPX in this aircraft, so I'm just giving it a couple extra 1,000 pounds of fuel. Our zero fuel weight is 266.5. Okay, so that means that we have our center of gravity is 22.7. Put that. I'm writing that down over here. 22.7. Okay, so we'll need that later. Now we can go here, and actually we're going to start with ident. These are all the details of the type of plane we have, what type of engine we're using, blah blah blah. And we are now taking off from FMMI, Foxtrot Mike India. All right, and we are at gate 22, if I am correct. Yes, we are. All right. So we're at gate 22, and we can fill in our IRS position. All right. So again, we're at Foxtrot Mike India, and we are going to Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put these navs in manually because I can't really figure out how to get this to load using, the company route. So I'm going to check one thing, though. Send request. It is not that flight. Don't even know how that one got in there. And it's none of these flights. So, yeah, we're just going to have to roll with it. All right, so we'll type it in manually. I'll get this done. And, well, I gather you might want to see a little of this of how it works. So, let's do it. All right, so our first waypoint is going to be TN, the closest one. Then we go UA 401. I'm going to try to breeze through this. Sorry, that's the airway. UA 401. Then TNV, Tango November Victor. UB 536. Europa, EROPA. And then UT 536. VMA. And then UM 310. And Tonka. I had a Tonka when I was a kid. It was a dump truck, but I really wanted a bulldozer. Okay, they were hard to find. They were very popular at the time. UT 949. Where am I? UT 949. Okay, so WRV. UZ36. We're getting through this pretty quick. BLV. UZ40. And SRUC. UQ51. And finally, getting. I know y'all are getting tired of me putting all this in. Alright, so those are the navs, so now we just have to do our departure, and but we don't, let's hold off on that because we're going to get ATC to tell us what our departure is, so we'll just hold off on that. Alright, so over to here. Alright, our zero fuel weight again is 266.5. That takes care of those two, and our reserve is 5,000 pounds of fuel. Our flight level will be 340, and our index was calculated at 40. And again, our center of gravity is 22.7. So for takeoff, our center of gravity is 20. We'll just say 23 since it's 0.7. We'll round up since you don't put in a decimal here. Woo! I almost screwed that up. It's 23. And we'll say flaps 5. So we have our V speeds. Excellent. And the reason this doesn't say complete is because we don't have our runways yet, but we'll get to that. So here come the passengers. Not a whole lot of them, as it looks like, huh? And ground is pretty much done. Great. All right. As soon as they give us the go-ahead, we'll close the door and get going. All right. So now that we have the CDU program, we'll finish this. Thrust levers are closed. Flap lever set. Parking brake is set. Stabilizer trim. We'll have to wait for the APU to be on before that'll work. Control switches are cut off, of which they are. Captain's audio panel is set. Captain's heaters. So what we'll do is go ahead and get clearance. Uh-oh. They're done. Alright, so let's go ahead and close the doors. Okay, the first car door is closing. Oh, uh-oh, I stopped it. I'm going to start it again. Alright, they're both closing. That's fine. So let's go on to ATC to get clearance.
Clearance delivery, Air Madagascar, 7285, with the information request clearance.
We do need to put in the proper frequency, so I forgot. I thought it did it automatically when you touched it, but it doesn't. So we need to go to 123.10. I guess coming down, I don't know, it would have been faster to go up, but to heck with it. Switch. Alright, let's try that again.
Delivery, Air Madagascar, 7285, with the information request clearance.
Did I miss something? Am I on the wrong frequency? We can check. No, we don't want that. We want previous. Flight plan information. Yeah, comm frequency is 123.10. Call sign Madagascar. We're in the Air Madagascar 7285, which is fine. So comm frequency is set to active 122. Well, let's just do this. This is 123.10. We're going to move you to 122.
Foxtrot, Mike, India, airport information. Foxtrot 0830, Zulu, weather, wind 015 at 3, visibility 10,000, sky condition, few clouds at 2,300, temperature 2.6, QNH 1021, advise on initial contact, you have information. Foxtrot.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Foxtrot.
Clearance delivery, Air Madagascar, 1785, with the information request clearance.
There's always going to be something going wrong, right? Requests, nope. Flight plan information. So, I'm... Wait a minute. I might know what's wrong. No. That's active, so I'm not sure. 123.10. That is active VFI. That's always something, huh? Okay, well... I'm going to check this, and then I'm going to be right back.
Clear depth, ACT, 5T, 1 Echo, departure window file. Climb and maintain flight level 110. Expect flight level 340. Departure frequency is 12755. Transponder code is 3561. QNH 1018.
Okay, I finally figured it out. I had the wrong code. I'm going to ask them to repeat that. I always do.
Vega, Air Madagascar, 7285. MDG 7285. Clear to FACT 5T 1 Echo, departure window file. Climb and maintain flight level 110. Expect flight level 340. Departure frequency is 12755. Transponder code is 3561. QNH 1018.
Okay, we will confirm that.
Clear to FACT via ATMAT 1 Echo. I'm maintain flight level 110, flight level 340 within 10 minutes after departure on 127.55, squawk 3561, QNH 1018, Air Madagascar 7285. MDG 7285, readback correct, contact ground on
1259er. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's confirm.
Roger, 125, Air Madagascar 7285.
Okay, so our squawk is 3561. And we can go ahead and request. Let's see. Just go through, make sure everything is ready for pushback. Actually, I can do that after I do. Oh, hold on. So, turning on APU. Auto brakes off. Left seat adjust. Rudder pedals before flight procedure. Thrust level set. CDU check. Takeoff set. Verify pre-flight complete. CDU display. MCP. All right, we got to get the MCP. So our hold on. We're going to 11,000 after takeoff. We're going to have this at 210. All right. Airspeed set. Oh, what are we doing for our runway? So we're taking off from runway 11. We can close you for now because we need this in our computers. So we are doing runway 11, and our SID is TN1E. No, it's TN1E. All right. We can do the star a little bit later, but we have everything that we need. So let's go ahead and do this.
Ground Air Madagascar 7285. Quest startup and pushback.
FSDG 7285. Startup and pushback approved.
Alright, confirm that.
Roger, Air Madagascar 7285.
Okay, we're just making sure everything is ready here. So on our checklist, electrics 1 and 2 are on. C2 fuel panel set. Cross seeds are off. Central pump fuel on. Anti-collision lights are on. Position lights.
FSDG 7285. Squawk 3561.
Vega, Air Madagascar 7285.
FSDG 7285. Squawk 3561.
$3561. We got that. Previous.
Squawk 3561. Air Madagascar 7285.
Flight controls. We got secondary engine push before start. Checklist. Okay. All right. So this should be off. Isolation valves. Just going with my checklist. Try not to get ahead of myself. Red active collision lights. Pack control selectors off. Trim. Oh, sorry. Trim is set to 3.8. There we go. Flight controls check. Direction, freedom of movement. Oh, yeah, we got that. Is there anything?
Press 1. Request taxi.
1. Taxi 5 Echo Alpha Sierra Tango to runway 29.
5 Echo Alpha Sierra Tango to runway 291.
Okay, how they doing 29er, but we're doing 11. I don't even want to know. Okay, forgive me, I'm just checking the notes. Might have to edit this out. Real control switches. Okay. Pax control, this is what I want. Okay, so fuel is set. Red anti-collision, trim, flight controls, direction, freedom of movement. Alright, let's let's go ahead and request.
To flight deck.
Go ahead.
Communications check, please, and confirm that the brakes are set.
Communications are good and the brakes are set.
Thanks.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, cockpit.
Hold on. I totally did a boo-boo. Because I should have turned that. Where is it? Yeah, that should have been off first. But we are ready for pushback and engine
Go
start.
ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start facing west.
Roger, facing west. Release brakes.
Brakes released. Sorry, GSX.
Okay, commencing pushback. You are clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Alright. Engine 2. Starting engine 1.
Go ahead, cockpit.
Nothing.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Brakes are set.
Roger.
Okay, don't ask me how that works out.
Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear.
You are free to disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks so long. Have a good flight.
Thank you. why are you walking over here? Never mind. We gotta work. We gotta go. Alright, so now we can turn off the APU. We can set...
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Appreciate it. Taxi lights are on. Now we can request clearance to taxi.
Ground Air Madagascar 7285, request taxi.
FSDG 7285, taxi via Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango to runway 11.
Alright.
By Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango to runway 11, Air Madagascar 7285.
Okay. That automatic TCAS off, oxygen on. Yeah, I turned that on accidentally. It's not gonna go off, so let's just roll with it. Clear on the
Go
left.
ahead, flight deck.
And my co-pilot would have said clear on the right.
Go ahead, flight deck.
Nothing. Get lost. Flaps 5.
Tower Air Madagascar 7285, holding short of runway 11, ready for departure.
FSDG 7285, contact tower on 120.1.
1, Air Madagascar 7285. Tower Air Madagascar 7285, holding short of runway 11, ready for departure.
Air Madagascar 7285, line up runway 11.
Lining up runway 11, Air Madagascar 7285.
Okay, so far so good. Nice little scenery for Madagascar. I only bought it yesterday just because I was going to be doing this particular flight. It was, I think it was on sale. No, it was like $8. I mean, it was not expensive at all. So I said, let me go ahead and get it, because have not been giving my Africa part of the regional series enough attention. So here we go. And Air Madagascar is an airline. As I look at the research on it, I think they have like only 3 planes. One ATR 72 and 2... Well, to be honest, it isn't this one. But hey, I'm rolling with it. Or is it? I forgot. I'll look it up. whip this bad boy around. Whipping it. I spoke too soon. Well, luckily this wheel is recessed behind us, so we're actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, cleared for takeoff. All right.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 11. Air Madagascar 785.
Landing lights are on. Takeoff. Positive rate, you're up.
Air Madagascar 785.
Flaps up. So what we're going to do yes.
Departure Air Madagascar 785, passing flight level 110 for flight level 110.
Air Madagascar 7285, radar contact, continue via indicating 1X, departure plan, flight level 170.
Alright, so fly our star, our SID.
Cleared by 1 Echo, departure climbing to flight level 170, Air Madagascar 785.
not bad in terms of how it looks. Okay, my mistake. I did not turn on
Air Madagascar 7285. Air Madagascar 7285. Plan to correct heading 280. Plan to flight level 250.
Left turn to heading
280.
running. Left turn to heading 280. Running to flight level 210. Air Madagascar 785.
Air Madagascar 7285. Air Madagascar 7285. Clear direct to Daylight. Plan to correct heading 335. Plan to flight level 250.
direct to TN. Alright.
Clear to EMAT. Left turn to heading 335. Clear to EMAT. Left turn to heading 335. Running to flight level 210. Air Madagascar 785.
Air Madagascar 7285. Air Madagascar 7285. Contact radar on 126.7.
136. Air Madagascar 785. Air Madagascar 785. Radar Air Madagascar 785. Radar Air Madagascar 785. With you, passing flight level 170. Flight level 250.
MDG 7285. Roger, turn right, heading 325.
Turn right, heading 325. Tell it to do so.
Right turn to heading 325. Air Madagascar. Right turn to heading 325. Air Madagascar 785.
That is like one order of magnitude stuff more to follow. When, you know, you have to follow ETC and fly this airplane. Again, you're by yourself. No first officer to help. Just rolling with it.
MDG 7285. MDG 7285. Climate maintain. Flight level 340.
340.
Climate maintained. Flight level 340. Air Madagascar. Flight level 340. Air Madagascar 785.
Okay, I'm just loading this in my EFB for Avlasoft because I neglected to do so. I didn't really need it. I was using what was in the cockpit, so that's fine. But let's get it on in here. to say that the scenery is rather stunning. Alright, I will be bringing you back a little bit later. I had this view originally for a turboprop, but clearly I need to back it off a little bit. Much better. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, we're very close to Cape Town, so I'm just checking in on ATC, so I thought I would bring us back for this.
Air Madagascar, 7285, at flight level 340. Cape Town, Air Madagascar, 7285, at flight level 340.
Continue on navigation. 7285, Roger. Continue on navigation.
Okay, so we'll give them
Air Madagascar,
confirmation.
7285. Continue on Air Madagascar, 7285.
So So I was using some time acceleration, so that's why the ground level looks a little blurred. It has to refill in, detail. But we're close enough that I'm going to probably ride this out from here on. Not necessarily we'll do it together because that's going to be some time, but I do want the detail to kind of like load back in. So that's cool. Just quickly, I've already gotten our VREF. In fact, I'll just show you over here. Gotten our VREF speed. So we are pretty much ready to begin descent. Now, since I have ATC, they're going to probably, give me vectors. In fact, this particular approach has vectors anyway. Usually I would just make them up. But we'll be seeing what ATC Pro has in store for us. So I'll bring you back somewhere closer to top of descent. Oh, looks like we have top of descent. Let's see, what they say?
Say again, Air Madagascar, 785.
Air Madagascar, 728.
Say again, Air Madagascar, 785.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Descent to flight level to 50.
All right.
Flight level 250, Air
250.
Madagascar, 785. Descent to flight level 250, Air Madagascar, 785.
So we are now descending. I don't know which one of these keys does what, but let's try this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your safety aboard this aircraft is our primary consideration. Please refrain from reading those procedures for this aircraft. We will now show a short video demonstrating safety procedures for this aircraft. You will find a safety card in the wish pocket in front of you. Please study this carefully. Thank you for your attention and wish you a pleasant flight.
So that wasn't it. And we hit pause because the automatic pause near top of descent. We're near top of descent. So, yay. I wonder what this one is.
Ladies and gentlemen, routine procedure that we do on cabin lights to light takeoff.
Okay, that's not it.
To read, you'll find a routine light has been evaluated. Ladies and gentlemen, as we're experiencing temperature, the captain has switched
That ain't it.
Please return to your seat and make sure that your seatbelt remains fastened until the sign has been switched off. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have now commenced our short, would you please let us know?
Alright, app, that one. 3. That's the one we want. Top of descent. Let's remember that.
Passengers seated by the emergency exits are requested to clear this area of any loose articles.
Yes, the ground looking much better now. And it is smooth. Alright, I'll bring you back in a few minutes.
150.
Descent to flight level 150,
Alright,
Air
that's
Madagascar, 785. Descent to flight level 150, Air Madagascar, 785.
150. I'm actually kind of happy because this is going well. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm cool with this. Don't ask me why, but I kind of like the 767 without the airfoils on the end, but that's just me. Alright, I'll bring you back in a moment.
Say again, Air Madagascar, 785.
Air Madagascar, 728.
Say again, Air Madagascar, 785.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Descend to flight level 110.
Flight level 110, Air Madagascar, 785. Descent to flight level 110, Air Madagascar, 785.
Alright, 110. So, this descent rate seems just a little much, wouldn't you say? I mean, all I did was hit flight change, and it's doing 6,000 feet per minute. I think that's a little outrageous for anybody. So I'm going to take that 7,800. No. Now, I didn't do that. So, what the hell you just do? Give me that back.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Descend to 7,000.
That's a little loud. Okay.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Descend to 7,000. QNH 1010.
Okay, first off, let's go ahead and make that 7,000. Hit that. I am fine with 2,000 feet per minute because that other stuff was outrageous. And we're going to drop our altitude, our speed to 250. Let's do it to 240 and then go answer him.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Did you read? Air Madagascar, 7285.
I know, I should have done that.
1010, Air Madagascar, 785.
Air Madagascar, 7285. Contact approach control on 119.7.
Air Madagascar, 785. 119, decimal 7. Air Madagascar, 785. Air Madagascar, 785. Passing 9,000. 100 for 7,000. Air Madagascar, 785. Passing 9,000. 100 for 7,000. Air Madagascar, 7285. Expect vectors to ILS. Zulu approach runway 19er. Vectors for ILS. Zulu approach runway 19er. Air Madagascar, 785. Vectors for ILS. Zulu approach runway 19er. Air Madagascar, 785.
Alright, they're giving us vectors, which is totally cool. Now we should have our ILS already selected. 109.1 and heading now. They have it at 90. I have it at 189. I'm gonna go with what they have in Avlasoft's electronic flight bag. So we're gonna look at that at 189. okay, we'll be sticking together throughout the rest of this. The countryside is beautiful. I mean, just looking at it. Okay, so we're level so we can lower our speed brakes. Now, we should, at this next waypoint, our speed max is 250. I got us at 240, so I'm good with that. And if we look at our nose, it's slightly raised. We slow down even more, and we'll give it flaps 1. This was a long trip. It didn't look that large, just looking at Madagascar and South Africa, but we have traveled something in the order of 1,700 nautical miles. And this was not a short flight. So, hey, commitment. So, you know, just as I finally get this simulator running like it really needs to be running, because I was actually considering moving up to the i9 900K, but at these frame rates I don't think I have to. I mean, I will eventually, but it's not as apparent. Now, I think I'd like to build a second computer in the house, particularly for another office computer. Hold on a second. Okay, so my friend called me on the show, and that sound, I was like, what the heck is that? Okay, so I'm back now. Alright, so do we have any messages? No, we're fine. Okay, just checking. Okay, we're not very far away. As a matter of fact, our next waypoint, we will be returning to a heading of 10 degrees parallel to the runway heading, and then we'll be given vectors to intercept the final. So let me go ahead and put this here. At our next waypoint, I'll be dropping us down to 210 knots. Close to the mountains. If you were a passenger, you'd be like, ooh, look at that. Beautiful view. That is one thing I definitely got to give Captain Sim. Captain Sim gives you a really nice cabin view if you so wanted to look at it. And as beautiful as PMDG aircraft are, they don't do that. Their interiors are lame. But, don't get me wrong, they got so much going on. I realize they're trying not to take away from the performance of the aircraft, so I'm not dogging them. Just saying, I really like these nice cockpits. Just saying. Alright, we're clearing the mountains. I hope you are enjoying this particular 767 2 videos that I've been doing, because I'm really liking this aircraft. I like the 757. I like the 767 a bit more. So I'm glad Captain Sim has actually done it, you know, and gotten it beefed up a bit. I'm looking for someone to do the MPC on Linda, make a profile, a module for it, so that I can use my, you know, Inspire MPC over here. Not complaining, just explaining. And here is Cape Town. Nice. You know, FS2 crew, if you can do a module for Quality Wing 787, which it seems to me it has such an automation that there's not a whole lot to do by comparison, I would greatly appreciate an FS2 crew for Captain Sim. Because there's a lot if you're really going to go through the pre-flights and all the procedures. There's a lot to do. So, I'm just saying. Now, are they going to give me a vector, or is
Air Madagascar.
Yes, they are.
Turn right heading 005. Air Madagascar.
005.
Right turn to heading 005. Air Madagascar. 785.
Alright, turn. I can get it to 005 by the time. Alright, well now bring our speed down to 210, and as it drops we will also give it flaps 1. Come on, color, come back. There we go. Now, when I first flew to Europe for the first time, I was on a 767, and this is why I actually have this view, because this is where I sat, essentially, as we flew into Munich, Germany, or München, if you were saying German. But, nevertheless, I will never forget this view, because I was all scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in another land, and their laws, and if I say anything wrong, they could put me in jail. I was like, we're not just in America right now. But I'll always remember that view, which is why I put them, you know, in my views. It's a cool view. Oh, you know, totally beside myself. Oh wait, I did put the landing lights on. Okay, so we're good. Now, to be fair, let's go through our checklists. We've already done descent, but we do have our VREF. Approach, altimeter set. Next will be landing checklist. Nice. What do you have to say. I'll make you just a little bit larger. Just so I can see you better. If we need you back, I'll put you there. We can expect that they're going to give us a turn anytime soon. Well, okay, so we're at 7,000 feet and at CL19.
Turn left, heading to 35. Continue on navigation to Charlie, India, 19. Descend to 3,000. Cleared ILS. Zulu, approach runway 19. Cleared ILS. Zulu, approach runway 19. Air Madagascar, 785. Left turn to heading 235 to seat 19. Descend to 3,000. Cleared ILS. Zulu, approach runway 19. Air Madagascar, 785.
Okay, so they said continue on navigation, so we need to come down now to 3,000 feet. Down to 3,000, and then we'll get our vector clear. Gonna make me erase all that. Great. And boom, boom. Oh, no. You ain't speeding up like that. So we're going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... No. You just go down to 2,000. And we'll put out our air brakes. Oh, they're already out. That's good.
Air Madagascar,
and now we're going to line up.
Descend to 3,000.
Okay.
Contact
Arm localizer.
118.1.
Are you active or alive? You're
Air
alive.
Madagascar, 7285. Descend to 3,000. Final approach speed. Contact tower at the marker. Frequency is 118.1. 118.1. Air Madagascar, 785. Descend to 3,000. Clear for final tower at the marker. 118.1. Air Madagascar, 785.
Alright, our speed should be 137, so plus 5. Right, slow down. Are you slowing down? Are you slowing down? Are you slowing down enough? No. We have an approach, so we're doing that. Great. I can't barely see you. So okay, so we are dropping speed. Great. Get down.
Contact tower on 118.1. 118. Tower Air Madagascar 785. Final. Air Madagascar 7285. Slow to final press speed 28. Tower Air Madagascar 785. On final. Air Madagascar 7285. Slow to final front speed 281010. Clear to land on runway 19.
Excellent.
Air Madagascar 785. Reducing the final approach speed. UNH 1010. Clear to land runway 19. Air Madagascar 785.
Okay, so we can go ahead and bring back in the spoilers, which we did. Yes. Now arm spoilers. Armed. Why is my speed still dropping? You need to pick up. Okay, I'm going to do this manually. My aircraft. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Not too fast. Just didn't want you getting that low. Alright. Speed up a little bit. Give me a little more throttle. Give me a little more throttle. Drop the nose down a little bit. Pull back on the throttle, drop nose so we can get back down on the glide slope. I do not know why that didn't... here we go. I was on auto throttle and it still was dropping speed. I gotta find out, is that just inherent of this aircraft, or, you know, are my expectations too great? I don't know. But it's my aircraft. We're a little high on the glide slope, but we can definitely handle that. Drop speed a little bit. There we go. Drop speed, which will drop our descent rate, which will put us on the glide slope where we want to be. Alright, now we're on the glide slope. Give her a little bit more throttle. Not too much. There we go. Alright, I think we're where we want to be.
1,000.
Drop my nose a little bit. Just a little hair to the left. Level it out. I think you can tell these frame rates are beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. Look at the houses. I wish I could go really take them in more, but unfortunately, I'm kind of busy. It's alright. A little low, but we can handle this. Alright. Do not know why my auto throttles are giving me a pain, but that's okay.
100. Minimums. 50.
Continue.
30.
Alright.
20. 10. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers.
Air Madagascar 7285. Gate is right. Contact
Get a
ramp
quick look at him there.
121.9.
I guess you can't see that too well because of the color.
7285. Gate is right. Contact ramp control
Air Madagascar
121.9.
And reversers, manual braking. Let me answer him.
121. Decimal 9. Air Madagascar 7285.
Okay, we will bring our spoilers down. Just rolled out to the end of the runway. Clear cautions. Okay. Flaps up. Clean up the
Air
aircraft.
Madagascar 7285. Is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Call tower.
Ground Air Madagascar 7285. Is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Let me answer her in a second.
Air Madagascar 7285.
Can you hear what she said again?
Say again. Air Madagascar 7285. By Bravo 1. Terminal 18 Alpha.
Alright.
Air Madagascar
I think
7285.
she said 1-8 Alpha 8.
By Bravo 1. Terminal 18 Alpha. Air Madagascar 7285.
I didn't fully get that. It sounded a little gargled. Let's see if I can get her to... Well, actually, I think I can go to flight plan information. Yeah, okay, 8A. Alright, that's fine. So, let's go ahead. 8. 8 is medium. That's not good. This GSX is going to have a problem with that. Just so I know, you did say yeah, B2, B1, gate A8. Okay. Well, just roll with that. Gate A8. Maybe they consider this medium. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the APU. We're now going through B's, and C's are on the left. I think we got everything. I think we got everything cleared up that we need to. Okay, we should be coming up on A8. That's 10, 9, and there we go over there, 8. There's the staircase. Alright, so let's turn in here. I know what you're saying. That's cheating. Whatever. Bring it back over. Bring it in. Let me see where this is relative. I'm stopping here. Skip what she says. Alright. Now, I'm done. Is the APU on? Yes. Cutting engines. You can chill out. I am requesting deboarding. Alright, so we have done it. Forward entry door, cargo door, rear cargo door. Yeah, that's not a real gate. They couldn't have just done that? Let's see here. No jetway. Oh, so it's not SODI. That's why. Oh well. Would've looked nice. Let's get rid of this.
Say again. Air Madagascar, 785.
728 taxi via Gravel 2, Gravel 1 to Terminal 1, Gate Alpha 8.
Say again. Air Madagascar, 785.
728 taxi via Gravel 2, Gravel 1 to Terminal 1, Gate Alpha 8.
Clearly I didn't need to do that. But anyway. Alright, we have made it on our Africa series from Madagascar to Cape Town in South Africa. I really appreciate you flying. I enjoyed this flight. I am feeling much more comfortable flying in the 767. Might do a few more of this, but PMDG just released the update. Oops, sorry.
By Bravo 2 Bravo 1 to Terminal 1 Gate Alpha Air Madagascar 7285.
Man, we're done. Gone somewhere. But PMDG has just released the Prepared 5 version of the 737. So I also got to get on that. But I'll probably, well, I don't know. I might want to wait till FS2 crew gets their update out, but I might go ahead and do something with it, get some practice in. Well, I really appreciate you tuning in for this flight. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I really did enjoy this. Looking forward to some more in the African continent, much less in Asia. Well, I look forward to seeing you later on. Oh yeah, happy 4th of July. I look forward to seeing you again and if you're not American, then I hope you had a good Saturday. I look forward to seeing you again in the virtual skies.